Ciao! Come with us for a walk through Giardini Naxos, the beautiful seaside town just south of Taormina. We're even going to go to our friend Roberto's place, and he named the pizza in my honor. Wait till you see this. What is this?
Pizza Esther.
Pizza Esther. Forget margarita. Here's
No
Pizza
way.
Esther. It's bubbling, it's bubbling, it's coming, it's coming. Naxos in Sicily, the first Greek colony, 734 AC Antichristu. They settled here and then went up to Taormina very quickly because you can see its position beautifully. You can see all the conquerors coming. Taormina is also perfectly situated halfway between Catania and also Messina. See this sign right here? That is Naxos in Greek, in Latin, in Arabic, and Norman and Siciliano. Cool, huh? Look at this beautiful shrine over here as well. Right on the bottom of this house. Dedicated to the Virgin Mary. C'era cucera. C'era?
Cucera.
E che la significa?
It's like once upon a time. La strocca siciliana. C'era cucera significa c'era chi c'era. Se vogliamo. Sì, è proprio tipico siciliano.
It's a typical Sicilian saying c'era cucera.
Sì, c'è anche una canzone, guarda.
And also, this is what once was, and certainly in this bar, they're capturing a lot of the culture, Sicilian culture, including, look at the Sicilian puppets.
Guarda, c'è pure una canzone.
Oh, there's also a song of that name.
C'è pure una canzone che si chiama C'era Cucera, ora te la faccio sentire.
The song is called...
Queste sono tutte le città importanti siciliane. Abbiamo Bronze, Scopello.
Scopello is on the west coast, Cefalù in the province of Palermo, of course Taormina, and here we are at Naxos. This is the statue of Nike here in Giardini Naxos, of course Ortigia and Agrigento, and of course all of these are on our tours. That's beautiful. Grazie mille.
Ciao, saluti al canale You, Me and Sicily. C'era Cucera, Francesco.
I love finding these things, these little shops, just walking around Giardini Naxos and found a little treasure. And I've been here 1,000,000 times. I'm not kidding. So here's the scene in May, mid-May. And then there are all these lidos that you can get an umbrella and a bed and have a restaurant and relax. Sayonara is a lido we like to come to. This is the Lungomare, and there are plenty of shops and restaurants and knickknacks to buy here, and lots of B&Bs as well. Testa de Mora. This restaurant actually was one of the scenes of The White Lotus was filmed inside this restaurant. And you know why I know? Because when they were having their Aperol Spritz inside this restaurant, I was like, I know exactly where that is. And it was, in fact, Cambusa. The structure right here is where they lit the Olympic torch in 1960 when the Olympics were in Rome. This beautiful statue is the statue of Nike, goddess of victory. Naxos in Greek. I found buonasera. All types of street foods. Caponata, of course, chicken. This is probably one of the most beautiful train stations I've been to. Look at the ceiling. And the chandeliers. This goes all over Sicily. Roma Termini, Aceriali, Catena, goes to Siracusa. This one's going to Siracusa. Love this clock. Nothing more stunning than approaching Taormina, Castelmolo on the left, and here we are, perspective shot from Giardini Naxos. This is the street parallel to the beach, and here's one of the hotels we stayed at when the G7 was here, and here's the famous Sikelia bar restaurante. In fact, one of our first videos of You, Me, and Sicily was filmed right here. And here's the famous Roperto.
That's not true, I'm not so famous.
Oh, you are on our YouTube channel.
No, we are the famous, because if you turn, you see the famous one.
Oh, è bon, non è ben cotto, un'altra po' o no?
Questo va bene. Allora, 1. Occhio. Via, tagliamo. It's growing. Look, inside.
Wow.
Cornicione. You see?
Yep.
And now, look.
What are these?
Pizza, the pizza
My
dough.
babinos.
Yeah,
And this is
dough.
flour, salt, yeast, and water.
And no, and other things, and love.
And love, of
and
course.
love.
But the pizza has been around for thousands of years, and it was Columbus who brought the
Tomato
tomato
from America
to
That's
the
right.
Italy.
To Europe.
To Europe.
Yeah, to the Spanish court.
And Pizza Margherita was named for
For the Regina Margherita of the Regno delle Due Sicilie from Napoli. 1860, 1890.
There was no Pizza Margherita until then, huh?
Of course.
The Kingdom of Two Sicily, and someone came in and what? Made a pizza for the king. They didn't know about pizza before then.
The queen, she here, and then she asked me, can I have a pizza? And then she found delicious, the one with mozzarella, with tomato and basil. And then she asked, what's the name of this pizza? And they give her name to the pizza.
And there you go.
And you should start to...
Roberto, you won't believe this. I made my own pizza. We even have a whole video, but not from scratch like this.
No.
But not like the maestro. Oh, look at it, look at Whoa! Do that again. Again.
One.
Only one.
Oh, what's going to fly from the... Okay.
What do you put in your sauce?
Just original, just sauce with a little bit of salt and virgin olive oil. And if you see, the leaf of basil. That's all.
And a little onion?
Onions too, yes. When you cook it, but just a thin one.
What kind of cheese?
Mozzarella.
Lo.
Mozzarella originale.
Only. And the buffa?
No, this is normale. This is normal mozzarella.
What's in the pizza Esther?
The pizza Esther, there is the margherita's pizza with mozzarella and tomato, and then we put the slices of mortadella on the top, some mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella, and some pieces of pistachio from
Bronte.
From Bronte. That's
You
right.
know, there's two mamas in Sicily, Mama Etna and Mama Esther.
Perfect. Okay. Pizzaiolo.
Pizzaiolo.
It's a beginning, but it's a never ending in the life. It's like when you start to love something, when you love the food, you can't say it started to this day and then finish another day.
You're continuously learning.
That's right. I like food. I like to eat. So since I discovered the tomato, the basil, the flour, and I start to fall in love for this food, it's one growing and growing step by step. So you can't say like we decided to study to become a lawyer. So there is like a way. You start in the high school, then you go to university. But with the pizzaiolo is something that you start maybe from when you give the first bite to the first pizza. And then it's, so I don't know how old I was. I was really young when my mother, I was helping her to try to make some pizza.
And the name of your restaurant is Sikelia. And when
That's right.
the very first video we did, you told me
That's
that
true.
the name Sikelia is in Greek, land of the sun. That's what the
right.
Greek.
Something like Florida, the Sunshine State. But for example, you see here, Sikelia.
Island of the sun.
Is a Sik could be the land in the old Greek language, and the Elia come like from Helios, the sun. So Sikelios is the land of the sunshine.
So you were a little kid when they were filming The Godfather right here. What are some of your memories?
It was a really, really great time. We enjoyed a lot of months. We had a real lot of fun with all the people, all the friends. It was an amazing experience.
So who are some of the stars you met?
Pacino and Diane Keaten. Yeah.
They ate at the canteen. Your dad ran the canteen, right?
I met them on Forza del Gro on Savoca because we delivered everything there. So I saw them almost every day for several months. And
wow.
especially the twins, when they arrive in the train and the railway station, in the one that you see in the movie Corleone, is the one from Naxos. You should go there and visit.
It's the most beautiful train station ever.
That's
it
right.
was. Everyone thinks it was filmed in Corleone, but no, it was
we just
in
put the label,
Naxos.
just to put the label.
What are you putting on the bruschetta?
Olive oil. Some oregano.
Now I can't even imagine having any food without tomatoes, huh?
This is un tipo
Parmigiano.
Parmigiana, mozzarella di bufala, di suino nero dei picchi. This is the one with the pistachio, see? The salami from the hill.
And?
Pecorino primo sale, and some salad. And it's the pizza. It's somebody say it's an amazing food, but it's really a junky food, a easy food. You can go in any country, in any corner of the world, and you ask a pizza, they will serve you a pizza. I don't know how they look like, because in Singapore they make a kind of pizza, in Bangkok another one, even in America. If you ask a pizza and you have the New York style, the Chicago style, so if you go to Chicago they give you the New York and say, oh, this is not a pizza, and the opposite the other way. Also here in Italy, we have the Italian style, the Sicilian style, the Napolitanian style. In Sicily we made the pizza Siciliana, it's made, it is a normal pizza, closed like a calzone, but not in the oven, fried. It's not like, it's delicious. It's really great. And it's not with mozzarella, but it's made with tuma. Tuma cheese is salted, tuma, anchovies, and olives. Oh my God! Even only to think about that, I feel really. And if I ask you, give me three words for to recognize Italy. It's pasta. Even the Chinese now they say spaghetti and like that. Another words for Italy.
Pizza.
Pizza, perfect. And the third words. But mafia also. So we have to recognize that one of the most famous words is really mafia. So maybe mafia, pasta, and pizza. But there is also ice cream. There is a lot of things. But the pizza in the States became famous. First in the States, thank you to the Italian who go abroad. So we export culture, tradition and way also of life. But in the beginning, our relative, they don't used to walk around. That's why the pizza didn't become famous so fast in the States. It remains just in the ambience of the family. And we find some proof that on the newspaper, just around 1950 in the States, they start to talk about pizza. But pizza before was not so famous. So thank you to you, that you or your family, your relative, that you go abroad, that the pizza became a very worldwide food.
Here's an article written in the 1950s about the first pizza in New York. Isn't that crazy? But before then, there were something that was called tomato pie. And it was the military men, the servicemen that came from World War II. They brought the pizza back. They came back to the United States and said, oh, there's something so delicious that people in Italy eat. And it was the pizza. There's your tiramisu, vanilla, zuppa inglese.
Name, it means Sicily. It's one of the oldest names of Sicily. Probably it's coming from two words, like sic, it's mean land, and Elia is coming from Helios, the sun. You know the Greek name of the sun is Helios. So sic Helios, because it means the land of the sun. The first Greek, when they arrived here, almost 3,000 years ago, they arrived from east. So they have the sun behind. So this land was full of sun. You understand? That's why. So when they arrived, they say, oh look, the land of the sun. Also for the mythology, all the story that they say that they should go in a place with a lot of sun, where the grape growing close to the tree, olive tree, and so that's why one of the first names that the Greek give to Sicily was Sikelia. That's the accent, Sikelia. Even today, if you go to Greece and you say, where you have been? You've been to Sicily, they say Sikelia. They still call Sikelia.
Good.
There is a story behind everything, even in our menu. One of the biggest king of Sicily, imperator, was Frederick II. They call him the Stupor Mundi. Stupor Mundi, you know what's mean in Latin? Stupor Mundi, stupor. Yeah. Stupor, how do you say stupore? Marcello, stupore?
The wonder of the world.
The wonder of the world, the wonder of the world. Mm-hmm. And the mother was Costanza d'Altavilla. And when she made Federico, she was already 45 years old. She was too old for that time to make a child. That's why when she make the child born, she made in a public square. So she called everyone and say, "Come and look, I'm making the new king." And she opened the leg. She make Frederick in the front. Yes, in the front of the people. And if you look at our menu, for example, you see the salad. You find Costanza, the mother, and Frederick II. Mm-hmm. So it's a kind of roots inside here.
Here's something you don't see very often anymore. I wonder if it works. Probably does. Ooh. Oh yeah, it does work. Huh. So who is Roperto? He's a longtime friend of Alfred's, and I interviewed him and met him in 2014 for the first time. And since then we've had 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 videos with him on our channel. So hope you enjoyed this video, and of course we'll see you right back here, same bad time, on our channel on Sundays at 4 p.m. Sicily time or other times as well. Thank you for watching.